show. I called on Nick Alley, one of my best friends in the fight game. He's a professional fighter. Everyone should know that.
Don't lie to all your fans, Steve Domenico.
Yeah, I've only interviewed him about a dozen times. I'm with him almost every show, like when some of his training partners are there. And that's why we have you on the show today, Nick, because your whole team, well, yeah, not your whole team, 3 people from your camp, Team Link Hooksett, fought at the combat zone, and the biggest one being your coach Ed Carr fighting in a professional kickboxing event. So, buddy, take us back to Friday. What the hell? You cornered everybody that night, correct?
Oh, dude, it was a fucking madhouse. You know what, dude? It was such a good experience, though. It starts from the top down. I can't say enough about Ed. You know, he's been my main guy since I was such a kid, like a young kid. And then obviously, you know, Ken Murphy is, my brother. I live with the kid. And then, you know, Brian Leach, an OG from way back. I mean, that guy's been training with us forever. And Terrence, who's a new addition, but a welcomed addition, because not only is he an animal, but, you know, he really embraces the grind. He's really just a good dude, a genuine dude who wants to just learn. So, and that's the people that, you know, we want here.
Definitely, and he's that kind of character, man. He was at the gym when I saw him on Facebook. I think he was at the gym the next day asking, "Where is everybody?" or something like that.
I'm an animal like that too.
Yeah. Now, as far as you guys, Brian, Ed, and Ken, they were like in the last 3 fights of the night. So that was great.
Ed and Ken were back to back.
Yep.
And then Brian and Terrence were a little bit spread out in the beginning.
Excellent. Now, Brian had his first kickboxing. I interviewed every one of these guys, and Brian actually had his first kickboxing fight. What is it? How old is he? 40 or so? How old is he?
40. He's gonna butcher me if I get this wrong. I think he's 42.
Well, he's gonna hear this, so he is gonna butcher you.
He's sitting out back. I love you, Brian.
And Kenny
but no, man, that was fun too, because it's like, I swear to God, I cannot go to fights and have my voice the next day. It just doesn't happen. I can't.
Dude, I've been at fights with you. You haven't even been cornering, and you're cornering from like the other side of the room. Like, you hear you through everywhere.
I don't have an off switch, dude. It sucks.
I'm the same way. I'm the loudest one in the room, and I'm not even yelling at the fighters.
I told Ed, he goes, "Oh, you better be yelling good advice to me." I was like, "Fuck no, I'm just going to yell, kill him."
Yeah, that's it. It's fucking knock him out. Knock him out.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's talk about Ed Carr's fight first. You know, we'll talk a little bit about each one, but Ed, he was on the other side of the fence now. You guys, you know, he was taking the walk out to the cage. You guys were in his corner. What the hell was that like to be for you to be on the other side? And I'm sure he was like relaying how it feels to be on the other side for him. What was that like?
Oh God, I was nervous as a son of a bitch, man. I was probably more nervous for you know, everybody fighting than me when I fight.
Yeah.
But with that, it was crazy. You know, I mean, I was a spectator in his last fight years ago, and I've seen him fight a few times. So just to be able to, you know, be in the corner with me and Kerry. You know, me, Kerry, and Ken Murphy are kind of his prodigies. You know, we all grew up here. We haven't trained anywhere else. So I actually said that to him. You know, once the fight was over, we walked to the cage. I was like, "Dude, you brought us here, so this is kind of crazy that we can be in here cornering you." You know.
Excellent. Now, as far as the crowd atmosphere there, I mean, you know, Team Link's big in that area. Ed Carr with, you know, Combat Zone. You guys are really, you know, close to that organization. How was the electricity in the building when Ed was walking down that carpet?
Dude, it was nuts, man. When they introduced Ed's name, the place went crazy.
Yeah.
It was so loud. Like, I mean, it was, you know, everybody knows Ed. You know what I mean? The guy's a fucking legend, you know, and it was so cool, man. It was so cool.
It's so good. I'm so happy for that guy. So happy for that. He didn't come away with the win. What was that like? Like, I didn't see the fight, but you know, how'd the fight go?
You know what? I'm not going to give. I got nothing but respect, you know, for the judges and stuff. Yeah. They got a fucking tough job. I'm obviously extremely biased, so I'm going to leave the scoring portion of it out and my feelings of it out, because obviously I'm going to feel like everyone you know, you can fucking die in there. But no, you won.
Yeah, I understand. Hey,
you know,
hey, Nick.
I'm so.
Yeah, I know, Nick, I didn't even see the fight, and I think Ed won.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I got, you know, and I have way too much respect for the athletic commission.
But it was competitive. It was a very entertaining fight, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all right.
It was badass.
Yeah.
They were throwing them around. They were landing punches on each other and elbows.
Awesome. Now
he starts doing foot sweeps, and he never even does foot sweeps.
Yeah, he was throwing them in. Hey, they were there. Let's throw them in. So that's awesome. I mean, I know that's recorded and that'll be out at some time, and I'll be enjoying that. You know, there was little clips that you guys went live and stuff, but it's not actually as good as seeing it, you know what I mean, when they actually record it for you. So I can't wait.
Yeah, Jess was pretty good. She went live for everybody. She's like, I got so many friend requests.
Yeah, well,
trying to go live and see her fight.
Welcome to my world. Hey, watch. Hopefully she don't get shut down.
Yeah, the first one got shut down.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, Brian's got shut down because one of the copyright laws.
Yeah, the music. It's the music. It's the walkout music. They get you all the time. They got me Saturday night at Lace Up Promotion where Ross was fighting Saturday. I wasn't going to record anything because I had a big event on Sunday and I had to go live there, but I couldn't help myself. So I recorded like I recorded like 20 seconds of the walkout. And they nailed me. They shut me down for 24 hours, so I had to use a secret page. I have aces in the hole, brother. They can't shut me down for 24 hours.
You only have 900 Steve Domenico pages on deck.
Exactly. They ain't quiet me down. Friggin' awesome. I'm gonna get that shit out. So, all right. So Ed. A memorable night for him. He did talk about you. You were like one of the biggest factors getting him in that fight because come on, Ed. Yeah.
No, it was good natured shit. Nothing says leadership like getting out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How did he?
And you know what? I know he would. I know him. I know he would regret it if he didn't do one more before the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I really tried to push him.
Definitely. You know what? Definitely.
A bit here and there.
Yeah. I mean, it was the time to do it. A great card. You got a couple of young guys going in. Ken Murphy coming back after a year. His last fight was over a year maybe. He was fought for for Karen and Premier. That was a while ago. So how was that? I mean.
Yeah, I guess Dan Cormier.
Yeah, exactly. Dan Cormier, who I'm going to be talking to pretty soon, which is awesome. That's pretty cool. So how was that? I think that was at like a 130 pound catch weight. All right.
130 pound, yeah, catch weight.
So how'd that fight? I mean, I know he won he won a unanimous decision. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
So how'd that fight go? His first fight back after a year.
Oh, it was good, man. I mean, he looked great. He got a little bit tired, but other than that, nothing really to complain about. I mean, you could hit Jeff Silver with a fucking bat and that kid wouldn't go out. You know what I mean? So it's when you don't finish a guy like that who's just crafty, who's good on the ground, they can just he's like the Terminator. You don't have to try to finish him. You know what I mean? Ken hit him with literally everything in the toolbox. Got tired of hitting him.
Yeah, you gotta grind that wind out with a guy like that.
But it was a good fight. But I mean, Jeff's no slouch, man. There was parts he was throwing on bars. There's zero ounce of quitting that dude. I have mad respect for him. But obviously, nothing trumps my boy Ken Murphy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I did talk.
They can all get it.
What's that?
They can all get it.
Oh yeah. And I talked to Ken, and I was like, "Hey Ken, what are you looking for like in the future after this?" He was like, "Oh, I can get in another fight before the end of the year." You know what I mean? So I would imagine
that's what he's planning on. Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine a win like that. I mean, he's like, I want to get back there next, in next week. You know what I mean? So, good for him. I really like Kenny. He's always, he's always with Ed. He seems to be with Ed when Ed travels with like Kerry or Ryan or something. He seems to be take the trip and corner sometimes. Which is
with the Three Musketeers, usually me, him, and Ed. We don't very far apart.
Yeah, which is awesome. And then now we have to go to Brian. I mean, he had his first kickboxing match.
Oh, don't forget Terrence. Don't forget Terrence. You're jumping the gun here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all right. Throw him in there. All right, let's talk about him. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. You had, how many people did you have in there? You had 4 fighters?
We had 4.
I thought you had 3.
So Terrence just joined Team Link, about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he's been nothing but cool, man. He gels here,
Excellent.
He's a good dude who wants to get better. So really, I mean, what else can you ask for?
So what's it say his name again?
Terrence.
So he came in, 2 weeks ago, you said?
Yeah, he came in about 2 or 3 weeks ago-ish. He comes a lot during the days, too, so it's tough. I work a lot, so I don't get to work with him as much as I want, but his schedule is going to be switched around, too, so he can start coming at night. So, but that kid, man, he's going to be one to watch because he's an athlete.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is, like, when you're elite level at something, whether it's wrestling, whether it's grappling, whether it's striking, you have a different mindset than people who are not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that mindset is what's going to make you good in other areas. Like, he's so good in one area that when he starts focusing on his stand-up and his jiu-jitsu, that kid's going to be a real dude. He's going to smoke through these 185ers locally. And, when it comes time to pro, he's going to be a fucking problem.
Excellent. Now, did he already have a fight booked when he came to you, or did he get the fight after?
Yeah. So he had the fight booked, and
okay. Excellent. So
I'm not sure the circumstances around him coming to us, but I just know he started training with us. He had a fight, and I mean, we did the same thing. I mean, we were. That's how Joey Gomez got here. I mean, we were all cool. We worked out a few times, and then some shit went down where he needed a place to go, and we're never going to do that. I don't care who you are, you know what I mean? Like, we're never going to turn down somebody that's trying to better themselves. That's kind of like the number one thing about our school. It doesn't matter who it is, what the hell you've done in the past. It's more about where you want to go, not where you're at.
Exactly. And a gym like yours, I mean, if you see that character in somebody that you can, get performance and, get their head straight in the game, I mean, you're the right camp to do it because, like you said, you guys are a big family, and when you take somebody in, like you've basically weeded them out already. You know they're a good person. You know what I mean? And that's great. I love it. Your camp's your camp's growing all the time, buddy, and you're becoming a big a big guy to look up to in there. I mean, you're training with all of them. I mean, you're fighting. You yourself are fighting on big time cards now, which is great. So it's something to look up to. And you are kind of.
I know it's weird. I still look at everybody like I'm the little kid here, but then I have people come in and they're like, "Oh, you fought a Bellator?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I guess I did."
Yeah, dude.
It's not a huge achievement, you know what I mean? But I guess the people who haven't gotten there yet, it's it looks like this crazy goal.
Hey, Nick,
in that sense, it's always cool to look back,
Yeah, there's a lot of good fighters that haven't fought on Bellator, so I mean that is a big step, and congratulations on you getting there. Actually fought for CES. I mean, you're on all the you're on the major names of New England, so good for you. And I mean your camps. Thriving every day. We got Kerry Kennison. I mean, she's got something in the future coming. She's got big things. You got Ryan.
No, we got Devon in 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Pennsylvania.
They're going to Pennsylvania. And is Ryan fight for this? Is this a title or not?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's going there though to take on one of their guys. I think one of their promotional guys. So.
He's a stud too, man. I can't say enough good stuff about him. I mean.
I had a great talk with him. I mean, I could have talked to him like I talked to you. I mean, we were just going on and on and on. So he's definitely someone I'm actually going to talk to him after his fight. We'll recap his fight and all that other good stuff. So Nick,
we got and a little bit further than that, we got Miguel too.
Oh, that's right. Hey, speaking of Miguel,
can't forget about my boy Miguel.
No, Miguel.
That kid.
Cuevas. I was hanging out with him Saturday night at Ross's fight. I was hanging out with.
Yeah, that's right, dude. That kid is, and you know what though? That's the kind of shit that's wild, man. He drives all the way up to our gym to spar and work out with us. He drives all the way up to Combat Zone. The next night he's in, watching Ross fight. It's just like
that's what. Hey Nick, that's what he and I talked about. We were talking about getting together and carpooling because he's going around more than I am. He said,
you know what I mean? But like that's the kind of shit. Like I don't have the luxury of a schedule where I can travel.
Yeah.
So the fact that I have people like Miguel going out of his way, to come up I mean, I know it's a vice versa. I know I help him and he helps me, but that still means a shitload to me. You know what I mean? He goes way out of his way consistently.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I can't return the favor. You know what I mean? Like my work schedule sucks, so I cannot return the favor. And he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's getting the work in, buddy. He's getting better. You know what I mean? And you know, he's one of those guys. He just wants to learn. He's at like every team link in friggin' New England, I think.
I know, yeah, he's a man.
So, you know, he's hitting the jiu-jitsu places, he's hitting, you know, getting some, you know, bunch of striking with you guys and, you know, whatever. So it's awesome. Anyone
I'm a jiu-jitsu fighter, I'm not a striker, Steve.
You guys are all everything. Dude, you're everything over there. You got them all. Let's talk, last thing, about you, dude. What's going on in the future? You taking the...
Oh, hold on, no, we skipped Leach. We skipped Brian Leach. I can't skip him.
Oh my God, I keep skipping him.
Topic because of me.
I wanted to talk about him, you know, earlier, and you stopped me. You got the new guy in.
I'm sorry. All
right, let's talk about Brian, because I did interview him. I found out a lot of good stuff about him, that, you know, served our country. You know, he was, you know, what was he, on Border Patrol? So, you know,
he was on Border Patrol.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's been around, and I think you said he was 42, so he had his first kickboxing match at 42, and he basically, he lose over 100 pounds since he started training in, you know, at Team Lincoln, wherever else he was before that.
Yeah, he came to us and he was really heavy, and he lost a lot. I mean, the dude is, he's thin now, man. I was like, God damn, Brian, you need to put some weight back on.
What the hell did he fight at? What weight did he fight at?
I think he fought at 170.
Holy shit! And he
just weighed in. He just weighed 170. I'm like, God damn, that must be nice.
Yeah, hey, I won't tell you, but I will tell you, Miguel and I did talk about your pressure on your weight pressure on training with him.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
He was like, hey, Nick Alley, man. He goes, he's a little, you know, he's packing it for the winter. He goes, I'm feeling it when that pressure when we're rolling. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm heavy right now. You know.
Yeah, well, no,
it's I'm not that heavy.
No,
but,
you're comfortable. You're comfortable. So there's nothing wrong with that.
God, I'm disgustingly fat, Steve.
Are you a slob right now? Hey, it was funny because while we were on that subject, here comes Ross out of the dressing room eating a friggin' frosted covered donut, and Miguel was all over him.
Good for him.
Miguel was all over him. He goes, look at this guy. He's like, what's that, your third one? He was calling him out in front of the whole crowd.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It was awesome, brother. All right. So Brian Leach, get back to him. We're getting off him again. All right. So he had his, you know, how did he go? He had a draw, correct? What was his fight?
Yeah, he had a draw. I forget who he fought. But he was out of the same school that Jay Dudley, the guy that fought Ed.
Oh, really? Okay.
Came up and fought out of, so they made the trip up. I think he actually took the fight on short notice, but yeah, that was a tough fight. Brian got a knockdown in the first round. Or a standing takedown, I guess I should say. The second round was close, man. They were slugging it out back and forth. And then the third round, the other guy got a standing 10 count. So it was back and forth, man. Like I said, I don't want to talk bad about the judges. Obviously, my opinion is skewed a little bit. You know, I wasn't looking for the punches that the other guy was landing. I was looking for what Brian was landing. You know.
Yeah.
So I can't say. Obviously, I think he won. You know what I mean? But that's biased.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but he did perform well. Like you said, he said they were going at it. How did he look at his 170 pounds? How did he look coming, you know, how did he look at that weight? Is he staying 170?
He looks good at that weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks good at that weight. He could add a little bit of muscle.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really do much strength and conditioning, so.
Well, that might come now that he got that first fight in there. He might, follow you to your. Where do you go?
Yeah,
there you go. There you go.
Yeah. Oh my God. I have nightmares about Brian.
Does Ryan go there too? Does Ryan D-Bot go to the same strength and conditioning?
No, D-Bot can't. Dude, that guy drives all the way up from Leominster to come up here. So he comes up here when he can.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, brother. Brian Leach comes away with, what is he looking for now? Does he want to get back in there? What's his deal?
Oh, I'm sure he wants to get back in there and do another kickboxing match.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a blue belt too, so he's got good skills all around.
Yeah.
He trains a lot. So.
Good. So I mean, is he? He could get in is he ever thinking MMA down the line, or is he trying to stay with the kickboxing route?
I don't know. I guess that's going to be up to him how he feels. I'm sure he's still going to compete.
Yep.
I don't know whether he's going to be doing MMA fights or if he's just going to be doing kickboxing and then like jiu-jitsu competitions.
Well, I mean, he'll stay busy. There's a lot of kickboxing going on, you know what I mean? All over the place. Like, they seem like they're adding them onto all cards, which is great. All right, my friend.
It's good, man. It's such a good avenue for people.
It is. It keeps them busy, especially like you guys, you MMA guys, too. I mean, if you guys can, if you don't have a fight coming out in like 6 months or something, you can't get a fight, you guys can stay busy getting in a kickboxing or get some ring time or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Feel that live competition.
Especially for the amateurs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Exactly. They got, fights falling out all the time. They can never get a damn fight. So, sometimes they hit the smoker shows and they have the time of their lives. I mean, the crowds are like all over them, so it's awesome. I mean, everyone's got everything.
Yeah, that was a year ago today that we did Mighty Man.
That you were in I sent you that video. Yeah, you fought in that Mighty Man, that smoker show a year ago, dude. You've been everywhere since then. Fucking proud of you. I mean, you fought for Premier, you fought for Bellator, and you fought for
for Premier, fought for Reality, for Bellator.
Exactly. You've been everywhere.
CES.
So we're all right. So
no, I haven't been everywhere yet.
Not yet. So all right. That leads me to my next question. What's going on with you for the? I mean, I would imagine the rest of the year you probably just what are you doing? Taking it easy, training, getting ready for 2018.
Yeah, man. Just chilling and training.
Yeah.
I've kind of I had to adopt kind of the coaching role a little bit here, which is, that's a whole new world that opens your eyes to slowing things down and trying to, when you have to explain it to some other people, you really find out if you know what you're talking about or not.
Yeah.
Big Ed says he loves you.
Oh, he's over there. What's he doing right now? Eating a donut?
He's like, what's he doing right now? Eating a donut? Yeah, he's eating brownie.
He's eating a brownie. Awesome. So yes.
Who called you a fat ass?
Who called me one?
I said you called that one.
Oh. He anything I call him, he loves. As long as I call him something. All right. All right. So and like you said about that training role. I've talked to so many other MMA fighters, kickboxing, and like exactly what you say. When they are actually on that other side, they learn things that they automatically do, but they go back and they see the mechanics of it, and it opens your eyes a little bit more. Correct? Or it refreshes your memory a little bit.
It refreshes it, but it's also like I get to put a new spin on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get to put little new flares on things. I mean. It's just cool. It's fun. I mean, I'm training a shitload, and I'm always watching new stuff.
Yeah.
Talking to new people.
Well, I mean, Nick, you're one of those guys that down the line, you'll be one of those Ed Cars. You know what I mean? You'll be training fighters and having that leadership role. I see it down the line. And you'll be fighting at the same time. Who knows? You might have,
hopefully after I beat some motherfuckers out.
Oh, of course. You know what I mean? Of course. There's so much more of that ahead. You know what I mean? But you definitely have that in you that, you can be that guy that's going to be in fighting for the rest of your life in some capacity, whether coaching, fighting.
I can't see it going anywhere else.
Yeah. I mean, you guys live and breathe it, especially you, man. That's, when we talk offline, I mean, you live and breathe this shit. So with that, my brother, shout out how we get in touch with you, the gym, all that other stuff, because you guys got.
Same old stuff. I got to shout out the gym first. Team Mike and Hooksett.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Driving by on 3, you have a hard time seeing it. It's Tokyo Joe's on the outside, Team Link on the inside, baby. Just come in and check it out.
Excellent. And wait a minute now, Kerry, you guys are doing a lot of social media. Like you guys got a lot of I've seen you guys got a page going. I think you got a YouTube channel. A lot of stuff going around with Team Link because you guys are getting your name out there.
Making big moves in the social media department.
Yeah, I see
I'm
it.
always a whore when it comes to social media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm that guy that everyone hates.
It's free, brother. Why not fucking torture people with it? You know what I mean? If I had to pay for it, I would.
I can't afford shit anyway, so if it's free, I'm gonna be all over it.
Exactly, man. I fucking take advantage. I steal free. I steal free, brother.
Yeah, but so the Team Link Instagram page is Tokyo Joe Studios of Self Defense, but it's TJSOSD. So that's TJSOSD. My Instagram name is Nick_JC_Alley. And then from there, just look at the people I tag. That's got everybody. I mean, really. I'm on it all the time. I'm tagging stuff left and right.
When am I going to see you in the future somewhere? What's our next? What's coming up? Is anything coming up?
I'm going down for D-Bar in 2 weeks, in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be, Terrence is fighting at NEF, but I'm actually going to be gone for that. I just realized he's fighting the same day that I'm going to be in Virginia at the wedding. So, and then after that, I don't even know what else is going on. I know I'll be at Miguel's fight.
Oh yeah, that's in November. So yeah, I'll definitely. That's when I'll see you next, brother. Actually, I'm going to see you before that because I'm going to probably travel down to Team Link and interview Miguel down there and get some, interview him on his fight. I think he's fighting for a featherweight, amateur featherweight championship, right? For Premier.
Probably. It's about time. I mean, that kid's going to be a stud. You know, he is a stud.
Yeah. He's got that.
Everybody's gonna know about it.
I mean, he's deadly on the ground, dude. But he's got that left hook, man, or that. You know what I mean? He's got some power in that hand, man.
He does a lot of good stuff. Good, man. He's got good stuff. Not to mention, we're feeding each other ideas left and right. So.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are training pretty.
I may not look like I have good stand-up power in my last fight, but
dude,
actually,
hey,
we'll talk about that on the side.
Exactly.
That's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
I need to take up a lot of the damn time talking about that.
All right, brother. I'm gonna let you go because I know you're in between training, and I don't want Ed to have any more donuts. So I'm gonna let you go now.
Just finished up wrestling practice, so we're good, man.
All right, brother. All right. Well, he worked off a dozen from the other day, so that's awesome. All right, my friend.
He didn't wrestle shit. I wrestled.
Oh, is that right? He watched. He fucking watched. All right, my friend. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for coming on, Nick, and I'll see you soon, brother.
Yeah, man. Peace out.
All right, take care.
Bye.